Esties, if you want to take your Brazilian wax services to the next level, you're going to want to watch this video. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 ways to improve your Brazilian wax service, to keep clients happier, to keep them coming back, and ultimately to boost revenue in your business. I shared a reel with you recently on Instagram that broke this down, and you can add an extra $85K to your business by offering Brazilian waxing, vajacials, and aftercare. We're going to touch on each of those things in this video, so be sure to grab that pen and paper and continue watching. Before we get into these tips, be sure to check out Bushbalm Pro's website. This is a pro site that is going to offer you pricing at wholesale, so you will get a generous discount on the products and supplies mentioned in this video. Go ahead and use my link down below so you can get a little discount on your first order, and I promise you, you won't regret it. We have been using and partnering with Bushbalm for a couple years now, and they have never steered us wrong with their products, and now their premium hard wax has been a real game changer here for us at our practice. But without further ado, let's get into these tips. Tip number 1 centers around client experience and client comfort. The moment that your client walks in through those doors and you greet them is when the experience begins for them. So whether this person is coming to you for their very first Brazilian wax or it's a continuing client, you want to make sure that your environment is going to cater to a wonderful experience. This also could pertain to the intake form, your scheduling system. Do you have any way for your client to know what to expect? If you don't already, go ahead and send them this video that we created a while back about how to prepare for your first Brazilian wax so that they kind of know what to expect. It also is really important to consider the environment that you have your clients entering into. You want to make sure your space is nice and clean, your setup, so that it is a quick service. And up to you if you want to have a more relaxing ambiance, or you could even ask your client, hey, what kind of music do you like? And put on something that they enjoy so that, again, it's a more catered experience for them. I also love burning essential oils as well. I love lavender, eucalyptus. This tends to give a really nice relaxing feeling and stimulates the right senses. You want your client to feel nice and relaxed. Another thing that we did add this past year was the Bushbalm Intimate Wipes. These come individually wrapped, and it's really lovely because also flushable. So your client wants to use the restroom prior and take the wipe with them, they can safely flush these wipes, and it's designed to balance the pH. It's also going to just clean the area for you as the waxer and make sure that everything is nice and ready to go for the service, and that also your client just feels more comfortable knowing that they're clean down there and that, you know, they don't have to be self-conscious. So I definitely recommend checking out those wipes and implementing them into your service. Tip number 2 is to upgrade your wax. The biggest game changer to your technique can be the wax that you choose. Now, officially a year ago, Bushbalm released their premium hard wax, and we have integrated this into our services, and our clients have noticed. I'm going to grab Kristen in a sec to have her share a bit more of her expertise and experience with this, because she's the one who performs the Brazilian wax services here at Kristen Marie Skin. But I do know that down to the formula of this wax is definitely a top tier choice, and here's why. It is an unscented synthetic polymer hard wax formulated specifically for sensitive skin. It's an ultra gentle formula. It has an amazing glide and grip on the hairs without gripping the skin, and it is a quick drying and low melting formula. So let me grab Kristen so that she can expand on this a little bit more. Everyone, this is Kristen D. For those of you who haven't met her yet, she's been working with me for over 3 years now, and I do believe her specialty really, besides facials, has been Brazilian waxing. And so I just wanted her to share a little bit more about what client feedback has been, as well as her experience using it as an esthetician, because I know you've used multiple other brands, and why the Bushbalm hard wax seems to kind of stand out to you. And any other thing that you want to share.
So when I first switched over to Bushbalm wax, my clients immediately noticed the difference with their skin. They said it was less red, less irritation, less painful. And then during the wax application itself, they liked how light and smooth the formula feels.
Did you tell them that like you changed it, or it was just kind of like...
No, I never told them because I didn't think that anyone would have noticed or cared, but they did notice, and they actually were like, is this a new wax? Because it feels different, it feels better, it feels lighter. And yeah, the most thing I've noticed was like less painful and less redness. on the skin. For me using it, I like how it dries quick. I can do multiple sections at a time, but I can also pull them off right away without the strip breaking on me. And then I also have done it on, full leg service as well. And I loved how it applied on the legs and removed pretty much every hair in the first strip. And then I just go back in with like a couple cleanup strips, and it's been doing the job pretty well. I've done like full body, like underarms. I've tried it on my own, like upper lip and brow area, and that's worked well. And I feel like you can pretty much use it anywhere. And I've done stomach, like a quick add-on after Brazilian wax. So yeah, it's been good for all the areas, even the finer hairs too.
And did you want to add anything else?
I actually am doing a Brazilian wax course training at the end of September. It's going to be too late to apply for this one, but we are considering doing another one maybe next year. So if you're interested in doing the Bushbalm Brazilian wax training with me, then comment below.
Yeah, let us know if that is something that you are still interested in. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and your expertise. Now, go away. Just kidding. Just kidding. Kristen D, guys, follow her on Instagram. Last but not least, tip number 3 is centered around the aftercare and add-ons that you can have as part of your service. So it doesn't just stop at the wax. You want to consider what products you are also applying to the skin after you perform the service. So we have decided to use the Bushbalm Dark Spot Oil. It comes in this pro size here, or you can also retail it to your clients to use at home. But I do believe applying a really great oil on afterwards, not only to just remove the wax so that they don't leave feeling sticky and uncomfortable, but using an oil that is going to immediately soothe and calm any redness in the skin. So it has ingredients in there like tea tree oil, jojoba oil that mimic the skin's natural oils, and it's going to again target that bacteria and soothe the skin. And so when they leave feeling like there's not a lot of irritation going on down there, they're going to remember that, I promise you. And as well as retailing other products that Bushbalm carries, they offer so many things. One of my other favorites is their ingrown hair scrub. You want to make sure that your clients are going to go home and continue these amazing results and not get any ingrowns. When you equip your clients with the right products and tools to have the best results even afterwards, they're going to remember that as well. And so obviously, you retailing these types of products are going to instill trust in that you're the expert and that you're going to get them the best results possible. They're going to have less ingrowns, less dark spots, also because of the less inflammation. We've talked about that many times here on my channel, that pigmentation is related very much to the irritation and inflammation on the skin from services like waxing. And so also, last but not least, I wanted to mention the hydrogel mask, the vajacial masks from Bushbalm. These have ingredients like hyaluronic acid and aloe vera and green tea extract to help soothe that area in only 10 minutes. So you can offer this as an add-on to your service, or you can just include it in the price. However you choose to do it, it can then also add to the experience for your guests. And they, again, will remember that. They'll remember that you were very mindful and considerate of how they're feeling down there after your service as well, and not just stirring it. So I hope these tips were helpful for you guys. Be sure to comment below if you have used any of these in your practice and what it has done for you and your clients. And be sure to check out the Bushbalm website, their pro account. You can offer these products and purchase them at wholesale, and feel free to use my link down below for a little discount on your first order. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and I'll see you in the next one.